Yes, the international break is on, and don't forget that the Super Eagles of Nigeria, talking about the coach of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, Austin Egunavoen, has calling players, yes, from the international scene to join in ahead of the AFCON qualifiers. Unfortunately, Victor Osimhen this time around will be missing, yes, for the international break against the double clash against Libya here in Nigeria and also in Libya there. Good evening and welcome to the sports program show. My name is Jeremiah Oluwaferomi Omoni. I'm your favorite engineer sportcaster, and this evening we'll be talking so much about sports, talking about so many sporting relating matters. Eric Ten Hag is in the news this evening, and don't forget the Nigerian Premier Football League also over the weekend. So many stories there for your delight. But after this timeout, I will be talking Brisbane. And good evening once again, and welcome again to Women Radio Sport, WFM 91.7. Okay, now let's talk about the Super Eagles. I'm talking about the AFCON qualifiers. Just like I said, that the national team, yes, the coach of the national team, Coach Austin Egunavoen, has calling 23 players. But this time around, no home-based player was actually included in the list. Yes, we have the captain of the team talking about Truce Ekong. Yes, William Truce Ekong. Yes, the one who plays with Saudi Arabian based club Al Kholoud. Yes, he has been called. He has been invited. Bright Osai Samuel from Fenerbahce, Turkey. Bruno Oyemachi from Boavista in Portugal. Oluwasemi Logo Ajayi from West Bromwich Albion in England. Calvin Bassey from Fulham. Ola Oluwa from Nottingham Forest. And we have Benjamin Taminu, who just moved to England. Yes, Crawley Town in England. And also we have the midfielders. We have Wilfred Ndidi, who is doing very well with Leicester City there. And also Rafael Oyedeka from Club Brugge, Belgium. Alhassan Abdullah, who just moved to the United States of America, New England Revolution. Fisayo Dele Bashiru, who's doing well for Lazio. Frank Oyeka, yes, who is on loan in Augsburg, in Germany. Alex Uwobi from Fulham also. And we have Samuel Chukwueze from AC Milan. We have Chidera Ajuk, who is a new let me call him the new invitee, yes, in the national team after some months away from the national team assignment. We have Ademola Lookman, who's the poster boy of the Super Eagles at the moment from Atalanta in Italy. We have Kelechi Iheanacho, yes, from Serbia, and also Victor Boniface, yes, with Bayer Leverkusen. Don't forget, Victor Boniface has been putting Leverkusen on the spotlight recently, yes, in the league. And we have Moses Simon, who also made 150 club appearances about 2 weeks ago with his club Nantes in France. We have Taiwo Awoniyi as well, who has been struggling a bit with Nottingham Forest in England. But this time around, we don't have Victor Osimhen in the league. Last time Victor Osimhen did not participate in international competition, Nigeria had recorded one draw and one defeat, and that was against Benin Republic and also South Africa. That, as at that time, Coach Finidi George was in charge of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. But this time around, Victor Osimhen is actually battling. There was said that he's battling with injury, but over the week, we actually saw that he actually played during the week. But this time around, we hope that this injury is not something very, very crucial or very, very, very taxing that will actually take him off the pitch for a very long time. Okay, now moving. Let's go back. Let's go to the Nigerian Premier Football League. Yes, this time around over the weekend, I could actually say that we don't really get that lot of goals over the weekend. Yes, in the Nigerian Premier Football League, it was actually sparring goals, not much. Although we had red cards here and there, two red cards over the weekend, but this time around, really not so much goals over the weekend. And let me just quickly go over the weekend and let's look at it. And let me also chip in that two coaches, yes, actually resigned, left their jobs, yes, in the Nigerian Premier Football League. But when time comes, I will give the updates. Lobby Stars recorded their first win of the season. The division Shooting Stars, your Oluyole Warriors, yes, on Saturday. And not to look at Bender Insurance and Ekanemi Warriors. This time around, the Benin Gunners are not doing so much well. I was speaking with a friend of mine, Mayola, who actually is based in Benin, and he said, okay, one of the problems that Bender Insurance is facing at the moment is the fact that some of their key players have left. Don't forget Amas or Basoge, who's also part of the invited players. He has moved away from Bender Insurance. He has moved to another African country. He's now in Ethiopia. Yes, that reminds me, Stalin Nwabali, Maduka Okoye too. They were both invited. Why Amas or Basoge, who used to be the goalkeeper of Bender Insurance, has moved to Ethiopia, and Divine Iwachukutu has left. You know, we have Austin, Deputy Echeta too. You know, a couple of their players have left, and I think it's really affecting them. Academy Warriors at the moment, look at them. They've actually been the king of draw soup, okra. That's what they've been doing so far in the league. Their last two games they've been draws. Yes, Academy Warriors, they actually picked another away point, just as they did with Enugu Rangers at the first game of the season. Nasarawa United and Bender Insurance, Ladaboso played against his former club. This time around, Ladaboso has played 5 games with Bayelsa United, and they are yet to pick. They are here to pick maximum point there. Nasarawa United as well too. They actually got it ended in a barren draw in Lafia. Rivers United, Finidi George is cooking very well in Port Harcourt. This time around, Rivers United are top of the table after defeating Aqua United in Port Harcourt on Sunday. It ended 2-1 in a Southern derby. Plateau United, yes, defeated the Ikorodu City by a lone goal. And this time around, I heard that the Ikorodu City coach, the one who led them to the NPFL, he had resigned, talking about Coach Bright. Yes, he had resigned as the coach of Ikorodu City. Right now, if you want to get a job, just apply to Ikorodu City. I think right now they need a coach. Kwara United, Remo Stars. Yes, that game was actually a very big game, a game that deals with a lot of there was a kind of an accident in that game when one of the players of Remo Stars was actually injured. But that game also, Kwara United stopped Remo Stars' unbeaten run in the game. They played 4 games with 100% record before their defeat on Sunday in Ilorin at the Ilorin Township Stadium, where it ended a lone goal victory, 1-0 in favor of the Afonja Warriors over Remo Stars. 10-man Remo Stars. One of the players talking about Sonny Facer, the former player of Katsina United. I need to reach out to Sonny Facer and ask him what really happened. Yeah, it's been a very long time. He's one of the players who you hardly find him being booked. But this time around, it was actually a straight red for Sonny Facer in the 49th minute. Yes, yesterday. And also still talking about that game, and that one of the big highlights of the weekend is talking about Ahmed Musa, the governor, that fondly called by football fans in Kano. Yes, talking about the governor, yes, the former captain of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, Ahmed Musa. Yes, he's back to the NPFL, and this time he's just like back to the regular terrain. Don't forget, some years back, Ahmed Musa, before moving to VV Velo, yes, in Netherlands, he was the highest goal scorer of the Nigerian Premier Football. As at that time, it was called the Nigerian Professional Football League. Yeah, Ahmed Musa was the highest goal scorer then with over 17 goals. And this time around, he's back, and his first game in the NPFL, he scored 2 goals. He missed the penalty. He could have actually scored an hat-trick in that game. Yes, against Sunshine Stars. There was a player who actually conceded, Ogbu Ogochiku, yes, was actually recorded in that game as a result of an infringement on Ahmed Musa, yes, in the 69th minute. Outland of Owerri, yes, the next millionaires, like they're called, they have defeated Niger Tornadoes. Yes, that game was actually a game that with mixed feelings. And the reason is that, firstly, Outland They've played 4 games this season. They've not won anyone. They are actually one of the team struggling, battling in the league. So they actually had to pick that point. It was actually a maximum point victory for Atlant. However, Niger Tornadoes are one of the teams who has actually gone on the road this season to pick maximum points. They did that against Kwara United, and they've been unbeaten on the road. Unfortunately, they could not keep that composure, that tempo in Owerri. Enugu Rangers and Abia Warriors. That is the game of the Oriental Derby there in Enugu. It ended by a lone goal victory. Right now, Enugu Rangers, they have a lot of things to fight for. They are the defending champions of the league, and they need to put a lot of rigor. Yimba against Katsina United. This game was completed this morning as a result of power outage. Yes, as a result of power outage, the game was actually completed this morning because while the game was on, towards the end of the game, I think as at the 85th minute, power actually went off and they had to postpone the game till the morning, and the game was completed. However, the 3 goals were scored in the first half of that. Oh yes, in the first half of that game. And that's it. Let's talk about the table of the Nigerian Premier Football League. Talking about, we have Rivers United who are back on top of the table. Coach Finito George is cooking so well in Port Harcourt with 13 points. Enyimba 12 points. Yes, in the second position, Yemi Olanrewaju. Yes, right now, Enyimba is also in the news because they already got opponents for the CAF Confederations group stages. Yeah, we have Remo Stars on the third spot with 12 points. We have Enugu Rangers in the 4th position with 10 points. Plateau United with 8 points in the 5th position. Niger Tornadoes 8 points with this in the 6th position. And also we have Kano Pillars. We have Kano Pillars as well too. Sunshine Stars, yes, and Katsina United. They both share 7 points there. And we have Academy Warriors in the 6th. We're in the 10th position with 6. But we have the bottom 4. Lobby Stars. Yes, Lobby Stars, Bayelsa United, Akwa United, and Ikorodu City. Ikorodu has just 1 point so far. They've lost 4 games and they've drawn 1. And that was a game in Ilorin, yes, against Kwara United. And yes, and now talking about the news again in the Nigerian Premier Football League, let me also bring you to your notice that ex-international, yes, Danny Omokachi is back to coaching. And this time around, Danny Omokachi, he will be in charge of Lobby Stars after coach Efagba, yes, the coach of Lobby Stars was actually left the job because of things were not really working in favor of the club at the moment. Don't forget, Lobby Stars, they've played 5 games this season. They've only recorded just 1 victory, 1 draw, and 3 defeats so far. And also, Ikorodu City, like I said, the coach too had resigned. He had left the job. But right now, I think one of the coaches that should also be looking at, probably be given an ultimatum is Lanamboso. And that's one thing I'll be using to bring in Dami into the studio this evening. Lanamboso supposed to be Dami's.
No, he was my guy when we were in Ghana.
You don't know this was?
No,
this live.
He was.
This live. Not like this now. I say, this life, fear you, man.
No, the thing is, we are no longer together. I mean,
we are no longer together. Oh yeah,
Jeba, don't start.
You are no longer. No, you always drag me.
But wait, but the truth is, why do you want them to give him ultimatum, like you said?
He has played 5 games, damn it,
right?
With Bayelsa United, and over time, people used to say that Landaboso is very. You don't forget, he's the president of the Nigerian Coaches Federation.
Yeah, right.
Very experienced, like you guys said, and he has played 5 games. He has not won any game.
There's a difference between experience and being highly educated or being highly professional.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
So if you are educated and then the essence of your education is not translated to your profession, then there is no difference between you and the person that is educated and not.
Okay,
educated.
so are you trying to say that is the situation of no workings?
No. The thing is, he's one of the highly rated coaches in Nigeria, and now finally he's out of the national team setup. Now he's finally in the fray of actions where he's in the scrutiny of many eyes. Now it is for him to get results and prove people wrong that no, I'm not just a national man setup. I am a club man. I can get results at all grounds. And besides, Atlanta just got a win, so just cut him some slack, please.
Okay, wait. Even I'm so excited with the fact that you said okay, he's a national team guy and all this. Now, when he was in charge of national team, a competition of just 6 games, he even struggled. Now you're not going to marathon.
I think
week in, week out. There's no time for reflection, self-reflection. after his draw with Nasara United,
Right.
in just less than 3 days, he's playing another match.
Let me
So
ask you a question. Who are the players in that team?
I asked Daniel Bame,
Who is just having his first ever league experience? Are you serious?
Is it my fault? Am I the coach?
Who else? Who else?
Okay, let me check.
Yes,
The
I don't think just Nwosu, the goalkeeper, should be part of the squad if I'm not wrong.
The club, I think they have more than 4 goalkeepers.
Okay, let me.
Yet they have not saved themselves from problems. Okay, I don't know. They have Daniel Bame. That's what I know. Actually,
Now, how you go answer that one?
they have Daniel. Anyway, they have players, but their players is not translating. Okay, yeah, we already have some of our guys that have joined us virtually. Yeah. Okay, Ajibade, can you hear me? If you can hear me, okay, I would like you to signify.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, welcome to the show. Ajibade is an NBA expert. Or let me say, someone a lover of the NBA, basketball. He's a basketball guy. So and then now
but he's not a basketballer.
he's aiming to be a basketballer.
Okay.
I play point guard.
You played what?
I play point guard.
For
Rivers Hoopers. Point guard for who?
For Rivers Hoopers.
Oshodi FC.
Okay, when we get to the stage where we're talking about basketball, we'll actually be we'll be engaging. Yes, we'll be engaging Ajibade in that, and we'll be looking at what's the thing. I think the big story is LeBron James putting a lot of excitement. The fact that he'll be playing with alongside his first son. Yes, his eldest child in the NBA. But let's quickly before we go for the break, we have story again in the NBA, and this talking about we have the Rivers Hoopers. They are in the story at the moment, and yes, Rivers Hoopers, they are match champions. Yes, of the CDS Basketball Championship. I'm talking about the reigning champion of the Nigerian Premier Basketball League. Rivers Hoopers have been made champions of the Chief of Defense Staff CDS Independence Basketball Championship after their 72-54 win over City Chiefs at the MO Arena on Sunday. It's the second time in 5 days the Kingsmen have beaten the titled men of the CDS Championship in Abuja, and the third time in almost a year. Hoopers defeated City Chiefs in the opening game of the Nigerian Basketball League Final Four in Port Harcourt last year, and Ebelofia, who was awarded the most valuable player, scored a game high 20 points and shot 2 of 3 3-pointers and went 6 of 6 from the free throw line. And also look at it, the recruit of the team too. We have Patrick Abba, also added 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Yes, for the team. And actually, it's actually a very tough call for them. But right now, next target for Hoopers is to return to Port Harcourt and to prepare ahead of the 2024 Nigerian Basketball League Phase 1 in 2 weeks' time in Benin, Edo State. And also one of the clubs that will actually be playing the basketball championship. We have Nile University. They will be playing in the Northern Conference this time around. It's actually a very big one.
Well, I think my joy is we having 9 universities, because I think it's high time. Just look at the conclusion of the FASU games. So I think it's high time that we start to look into the school sports, getting these guys to come on board, to come and finally show what they have, their talent. So hopefully they go far, because most of these competitions, they come in with so much energy, so much momentum, and before you know it, the first few games, they are nowhere to be found. Hopefully they can get something out of it.
Okay, Ajibade, quickly, let's you covered some of your games during the FASU, during the All African University Games in Unilag, and you became a fan. You became a fan of Nile University. You were picking in terms of their stats. A couple of their players. Now they will be playing the league in 2 weeks' time. With what you've seen, do you see them being competitive enough to perform at in the league?
Yeah, I see them more than able, because during the first few games they really performed well. Although I might have concerns about their the states of their performance when it comes to health, because a number of them were injured during the first few games, but they are very, very strong players. So, like, I was able to talk to the likes of Uchichi, Godwin, and yes, they look solid coming into the league.
Okay, now look at it with what you observe, because they played University of Lagos, they played Lasso Panthers, they played a couple of games like that. What are the things you think could be their problem ahead of the season that probably the coach needs to focus on, work on, and the rest?
Yeah, as I've said earlier, like how injury prone are the players, because I feel that was a major factor affecting their performance during the FASU games. Their players struggled with injuries like randomly during the game. So that's one thing they really need to work on. Then I think they had good chemistry like going into the game. So I think the only thing for now probably the health of the players, like I've said earlier.
Okay, thank you very much. And I think briefly, let's just look at all the stories. Daniel Mokachi, before we go for this commercial break. Daniel Mokachi joined Lobby Stars. Now, it's been a very long time, Daniel. Don't forget, he was with Nasarawa United at one point and he relegated with Nasarawa United. He joined the Yimba at one point, but now he's with Lobby Stars. Do you think it's actually the right move from the management of Lobby Stars to sack a coach who was almost close to getting them a continental ticket last season?
Well, sometimes I still question the reasons why some of these sports administrators are in the aim of affairs of some clubs, because it's been like a rampant issue when there are scarcity of wins, scarcity of formidable results. The next thing to do is just to fire the head coach. Let's look at Arsenal. In the season that Ateta was brought into the team, I think he finished 8 back to back.
No.
And then
that's why some Man U fans are loyal with
he
Tenag.
finished 8 back to back, and then Arsenal still decided to let him be on board. And that's the problem. I want you to be very, very sincere with me. How many of our ex-internationals, like I mean our health, how many of them have really gone to the top of their managerial career and they have done so well? How many of them? Let's take aside Philip the Judge, who had a very porous spell with Super Eagles. I'm not even concerned about his prospect. That was obviously a dent to his good run. But then coming at the club level, he has been so good.
Okay, I think we'll continue this conversation after the commercial break. Right now, and the time is 6:30 p.m. and we'll be going for the commercial break. And after that, we'll continue from where we stop. This time, we're talking about the NPFL and going straight to the EPL.
Women Radio
91.7 WFS 91.7.
Mr. Johnson, I'm here for my money.
Baba landlord, I'm very sorry. My wife is very sick and I have spent all the money I have.
I've been telling you to ensure the health of you and your family with a reliable HMO.
Reliable HMO? Which of them can I go for?
Ives Medicare HMO Limited. They are one of the accredited health maintenance organizations with thousands of quality and accredited healthcare providers nationwide on their network. They have corporate plan, retail plan, student plan, and even community-based health plan. More so, their premium is pocket-friendly.
Please, where are they located?
Their office is located at number 2 Osho Street, Okpebi Link Bridge, off Okpebi Road, Ikeja, Lagos. Their phone number is 080 93 555 863 or 080 32 63 9058. Their website is www.ivesmedicare.com. Ives Medicare, health protection in your colors.
Congratulations, Mama Bomboy, Mama Ada, Iyawo Megida. Thank you. Remember, say you be correct, Mama, when you get belle. As you don't born, so make you no slack at all. It makes sense. I agree. Make you dey clean your baby cord with clean cotton wool and chlorhexidine gel, where then give you for health center. Clean the cord for morning and after you change baby diaper. No use cow dung, cloth and lantern or concoction clean baby cord. Yama disease fit enter like that o. Make you shine your eye. Make you stay for good position to breastfeed your pikin. Get better chair sit down. Rest your back well. Make sure say the whole black part of your nipple enter your pikin mouth well. No give pikin water o. Exclusive breastfeeding meaning say na only breast milk pikin go dey take till 6 months. Breast milk contain enough water for pikin to grow, no fear. Lastly, abeg, wait make the baby reach 6 months before you begin introduce heavy food to baby. Their belle still dey small and heavy food fit cause problem for them. I trust say you don hear. You go do better for your pikin. Correct, mama. You no lie.
For more information, abeg call 0816 782 4653.
This message is brought to you by MRHRC, the Maternal and Reproductive Health Research Collective.
The Women Radio membership connects you with other women traders, entrepreneurs, students, homemakers, farmers, and pensioners in the 36 states of Nigeria. As a Women Radio member, your business is promoted free on Women Radio. Win amazing goodies and you get access to our events. Download the Women Radio app today and hear your voice on radio. Register free at wfm917.com and make sure you join the Facebook Women Radio membership group. The Women Radio membership is supported by MacArthur Foundation and the Nigeria Media Innovation Program, NAMI.
Hey! That time of the year don't reach again, oh! Glow Festival of Joy promo don't land gidigba! And we dey make them happen heavy with breakable prices. Here am now, 5 Tierra Toyota Prados, 5 Tata Kia Picantos. No be smart, you know. It go even heavy faster. Sake of say 15 keke napep still there for win. Plus 150 generators, 200 sewing machines, and 300 grinding machines. You see the wait? Make yourself be one of the lucky winners in the Glow Festival of Joy promo. Just dial *611#, choose your prize, and recharge now with Shinkly money. Where small reach 1,000 naira, go reach 100,000 naira. Make you forget better chance to win ogbonge prizes from Glow. Promo go start from October 1 till the end of January. By the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, and the National Lottery Regulatory Commission, NLRC. Terms and conditions there.
Unlimited. Driving through traffic? Bored at home? Or maybe you're having a bad day. Ease your mind with great music, entertainment, and lots of laughter on the Evening Experience every weekday from 4 to 9 p.m. on WFM 91.7, the voice of women.
The big question.
Corruption is, in fact, is increasing more. We never had that snake and whether python and swallow him.
Why?
Everything has increased.
Conversational, controversial, and borderline disruptive. The big question.
Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays from 12:05 p.m. only on Women Radio.
We are Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families.
Okay, it's good to be back, and now this time let's continue from where we stopped. I think Biggie and Azan, they've joined us. Okay, so we're talking about Daniel Mokachi. So right now we have 394 sets in the league. We have Finidi George, Amunike, and we have Mokachi.
All right.
But right now, only Finidi is really putting a lot.
All right. In the past, how many have we seen succeed at the club level? Let's not even put the national level. And we should not forget that Joseph Yobo, if I'm right, was part of the technical crew of the national team Super Eagles at some point. And he did not go on to, maybe he did not push to get.
I think at one point I heard that he was saying that he was expecting, or he anticipated that he would actually be calling to probably manage who? No, to be in charge. Just to be in charge.
As team manager or as coach?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know how to the story. So
away from that.
Okay. Let's call the phone line is 07000 917 is 07000 and also the SMS or WhatsApp is 070 and also don't forget again that we are still talking about the sports, and it is the sports radio show on Women FM Women FM 91.7. Yes, sir. But I want Azan and Biggie to actually contribute in this, because I know that at one point Azan and Biggie, they were like, oh, Dana Mokati can do something,
Really?
Is this, is that. Azan,
I think some journalists say we just make a note of.
do you want to drag Azan?
First.
Azan, how about now?
Talk about Anamokachi.
Yeah, I said the Messiah to help lobby stars. Don't forget, lobby stars have actually been facing issues.
I didn't say it was the Messiah. I was saying that technically what Finidi George has done to come back home to start from Eyimba is a good step for him, and it is a good way to project the local league. If you see some of these international, if they should come to different clubs in the Nigerian Football League, it will actually catapult and make the league more vibrant.
But reverse is the case for Daniel Amokachi.
Than just waiting for national team job. You see what Emmanuel Munike was doing? After 5 games, he was able to get his region. That is what they called welcome to the Elite League in Nigeria. Nowhere in the world that you will not.
Azan has started cooking again. Azan, calm down. But the analogy, Azan, the analogy of Finidi George and Amokachi, it doesn't really sink. The reason is that
I'm telling you,
Amokachi relegated the club at one point in this league.
I mean, we know that time.
I mean, we know that not this same league. Now they now gave him a league that's almost dying, a club that's almost dying.
What did I expect them to go inside the river?
Do you want them to draw?
they will draw beyond relegation.
But let's wait. Maybe he has actually, as at that time, the experience wasn't there.
Bro, do you know who he won? Do you know the team he picked his first point against? Do you know the team that Atlant won recently? What's the name of the team?
Atlant.
Yes, they picked their first win of the season.
Yes.
Who did they beat?
It was who did they
I'm
beat?
asking you now.
I'm asking you. It was Niger
Tornadoes. Okay, look at Niger Tornadoes run in the league. How many wins have they picked?
I think that's about 2 games. Yeah, 2 games, 2 wins, 2 draws.
For Niger Tornadoes.
Yes.
Okay, so they are still undefeated.
Yes, as at that time before they played Atlant.
Okay, so it was Atlant that gave them their first loss.
Yes.
Good videos. Yeah,
no, but Biggie. Now I want to ask, because I always like Biggie's. Biggie is an Arsenal.
But you can see that what Emmanuel Munike did is a good coach, but people started criticizing him anyhow because he lost some matches.
He get director to Bayelsa.
Find his rhythm in the game. But look at what he is doing now.
He's putting it on a steady.
Niger Tornadoes, giving them their first defeat of the season. Is that not a remarkable result?
Yeah, now.
Biggie, this way they talk, you must back him up for next studio session, though.
We did here now. We did here
because they will have played a midweek game, right?
So we did here now. That time where Atlant go chop another 5-0 somewhere.
And let me just quickly chip this one in away from the NPFL. This is the NBA. We had a remarkable history happen in the NBA.
Yeah.
Whereas for LA Lakers, we saw LeBron James and
his
son, LeBron James Jr. playing in the same game. I think that's a kind of history, and I believe that was something that the king himself, LeBron James, has always wanted to happen. I watched the game and
you watch it live in Los Angeles, or you mean you watch it in your house?
What do you say?
You watch it in Los Angeles. You travel to Los. Okay, that's why you know around. You travel.
Yes,
to Los Angeles.
I watch it in Los Angeles and in Nigeria too. Do you understand?
Biggie, I was thinking that you watched it.
You saw the first quarter.
I watched it in Nigeria. Then the third quarter, I watched it in LA.
Okay. Now, before we go to, because I know I actually have plans of talking about the NBA, like we'll talk about it, but let's just move, because if we keep on talking about it, I know next week we are still going to go further into some of these coaches. Ikorodu City right now, they do not have a coach. I think the likes of Festus Allen is there. Some coaches who don't have a job.
You see, what about Ikorodu City is the management. Let's be really sincere with ourselves. Let's call a spade a spade. Coach has been disrespected a lot, and you see his reaction after sending his resignation letter, you see his reaction. He wasn't given the freedom. He was being boxed to a corner, and we also saw a disrespect, like one of the staff of the club,
one of the director of the club, one of the director
of the club coming on the touchline to come and do the work of the coach. I think it is not really fair at all. You are telling us your coach is incapable, he's not capable of what he's doing, and all the rest. So that shows you that it is actually a management issue. From that, it's actually I'll blame the coach sacking on the management. The coach is a good coach, but unfortunately, they have a very, very poor management.
That's another thing. But right now, who do you think Ikorodu City can employ right now? If you know, they need to actually get away from their shallow waters. Their short.
Ikorodu City does not have the finance to hire a top coach. That's why they decided to. They should hire Samson Siasia. What has Samson Siasia got to fill in? How much can they offer Samson Siasia? 10 million.
I think the next thing to be is I was part of the CAF females that NFF gave license. So and I'm still without the job.
What do you say that mean?
No, that means she's trying to tell you that you should help her to tell the management that she is capable.
I'm without a job right now.
What are you?
CAF C licensing course.
That means person get CAF C help. He never help.
I saw one of the directors on the touchline. I was like, what is this?
Who is the director exactly?
Well, that's going to be a discussion for the next program.
I don't think we should call this.
That's going to be a program. Did you know the exact name of the director?
You will feel pity for the coach. Honestly,
when we are talking about this current coach, and we should talk about how Sporting Lagos handled Polofo. Which one is worst? Is it still not the same scenario?
But for me, they still gave him a lot of time to prove himself.
And he did not prove himself by winning Nigeria Super 8.
No, Polofo still stayed longer. But I think for over 10 games. For me, I felt this one 5 games already shaking.
But do you know that I still believe that if Polofo were to be at the end of the managerial affairs of Sporting Lagos, they wouldn't have relegated.
It's possible, yes, it's possible.
Because the final game, the final stretch of the season, they would have put in everything they could just to make sure that they get that survivor. But then you went in to bring in a new coach who has been based in USA for about how many months? And then he came to Nigeria.
That's coach before.
Yes, coach Abdullah before. And then you brought in somebody, he came in trying to implement his tactics, trying to get the players to play this way. Are you kidding me? In just how many games of the season and you are backing relegation? Some of these things, they are not done that way.
They thought they could have actually done it.
All right, away from there, good luck to them in the NNL right now. I just know that, I said it at the beginning of the season that Ikorodu City are going to find it very difficult to have a stamping.
The truth is, what about Ikorodu City is, I know quite a lot about the team, and there are just some things that I can't say on air.
Right.
But the management just needs to sit down and get things right. Honestly,
right. I will tell them.
Okay, they will reach out to you.
Let me just say this. Do you know Ikorodu City players are one of the lowest paid players in the
Are you serious?
And they are newly promoted club.
Of course. They just came from the NNL now.
They don't have the financial muscle.
Their salary rate is very, very poor.
It's very, very poor.
Ikorodu City director. How do you know this?
But Azan lives in Ikorodu now. Azan should know better.
You don't even forget that Azan don't talk.
I didn't say any amount. I didn't put any figure.
Don't mind Azan.
Azan, maybe you people should do a fundraiser.
Yes, for residents living in Ikorodu.
I don't support Ikorodu City from day one. I'm a good.
And you're living in Ikorodu.
And I'm a third member.
You should be thrown out from that place.
We will send it to Shagamu.
Southwest Nigeria. That is known
the
continent in the last 3 years.
Azan, all this one where you see the talk na English.
The fans of Ikorodu City. You're part of the people that were helping them to, you understand what I'm saying now.
I don't want you. I know that you're going to batter
I
Azan.
don't know what you are saying.
Please just leave Azan alone. Leave Azan. Let them dwell in their
first loss of the season.
season.
And that is how they start their inconsistency.
That's so they always start.
Start.
You know they
like now you like Ramo.
I am always telling you that the day the season that Arsenal wins the Premier League title is the season that Remo will win the NPFL.
But one thing is certain, Remo Stars will win the league before Arsenal.
Please let us leave inconsistent clubs and players alone. Let us focus on consistent players.
And coaches trying to tweak changes of formations. No, we leave them.
And Arsenal in the same sentence. It's not like why are you putting Remo Stars and Arsenal?
Azan, don't cry now. It's okay.
Azan now.
It's okay now.
Azan.
Boy is getting emotional.
And they can never win the league.
Azan, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Take out. No, take out. Don't.
I don't know when last Remo Stars.
Guys are thinking about our show.
There's nothing about Arsenal. An academic team cannot be the senior team.
We go move to now. Maybe they're going to fight outside. Maybe that.
Let us talk about Rashida Ajibade. Let's leave inconsistent clubs and players alone. Let's talk about consistent players.
One thing I know is Arsenal we don't win the league.
We don't hear. Thank you.
We don't hear you.
Thank you very much.
But Arsenal Academy cannot beat the senior team now.
We heard this.
Good products in your academy.
Please, we'll be back after this time.
We need a break, right?
We need a break.
Senior team.
We need a break. These guys are. We need a break.
It's a chaotic atmosphere.
Azan and Biggie, I beg.
Sincerely, I believe that sometimes we need to just create a ring. And I already told our producer or maybe our camera guy, any one of them, let's get a ring.
Azan and Biggie.
Put Azan and Biggie. I beg whoever. I tell you, bro. Soft. Whoever wins, we know that's champion of.
Okay, quickly. Let's talk about Rashida Ajibade.
Right.
Player of the month.
Phenomenal, yeah.
Yes, very big, outstanding. 5 goals in 4 games.
Fantastic, yeah.
Now with Ajibade getting this trend, are you looking at as someone like is actually going to break into the African Football of the Year?
I think it's high time we give her a shot for it. Sincerely, I don't know who our PR team is. I don't know who is.
For me, they're not really doing enough.
Yeah, I don't know who is consistent of our PR team. I don't know who is in our management. I don't know who is in our corner, who is in our circle. But I think it's high time they need to push our Ajibade is top. When we talk about 5 players in the Spanish Liga F, I think she should be in top 10. It's not even. I think she should, because last season she was one of the highest goal scoring forward for Atletico Femení, and this season she has started on the same streak. The club are unbeaten. They have 15 points in 5 games. Same with Barcelona. Same with Real Madrid. So just that tells you how much she brings to the table, how much she contributes to the team. Basically, she's one of the sole holder of that. It is well needed for us to give a shout for her for the CAF Women Player of the Year. After missing out last time out.
You see, there's something I want to actually point out in this Ajibade stuff. She's doing exceptionally well at the club level.
All right.
But at the national team level, why is she not replicating that form?
Who are you asking?
The national team level.
What about her sister?
No.
Okay, he wants to give it.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. The reason is this: at club level, she is being played at a more direct position to go. But at national team level, you will see Ajibade being used as a midfielder.
Nope.
See,
I disagree.
You will see Ajibade being used as a right wing forward. But at club level, there is a particular position that she plays that they have ironed her skills for her to play there. But at the national team level, we need to do more in not playing players out of positions.
Okay, now that Randy Rodham has gone, we hope that she can, get something for the team in terms of goal scoring output going forward.
I'll agree with what
Randy Rodham Randy Rodham was a disaster to the Super Falcons.
We know that one.
One of the major problems we keep having with our national team.
But do you know that he gave us our
players out of their positions? Now, something as the male team, when you play Victor Boniface, it will not deliver when it comes to national team. And when he plays for his club, he will deliver. But most times, all these things still boils on the tactical approach of the manager. But I believe if you are playing, you are doing fine for your club, should be able to reciprocate it for your national team, irrespective of where you are being played or the position or the tactics the manager is using. Your national team should be able to sell you more than your club sides.
Okay.
At your club side level, it's all about competition. It's all about
Um,
what they want. It's all about
Azan.
what you give them. But national team, we will celebrate you. We will make the world to know that, oh, this is what we truly have, and this is our product, and we are selling this product to the whole world.
Okay, Azan, let me just chip in something. Biggie, what you said about what you talked about that she's not playing in a right position. I don't think that's actually true.
Exactly, yeah.
Because against I think
I don't
Atletico
think she's
Madrid.
not playing at the right position. You are not getting me.
Okay, I'm listening.
You are not getting. The position she's played at club level. She spent most of her career time at club level.
Okay.
Only on international break or international tournament that she comes to the national team.
But she plays right wing back, right wing.
Yeah, the same
Even
thing.
in a
No, I don't think it's about formation.
Atletico Madrid women's side.
Yeah.
They use more or less like a 4-4-2 formation upward.
Yes.
She plays as a second striker at Atletico Madrid. She gets the scoring position, she scores. But coming to the Super Falcons, she plays as a midfielder or a right wing forward. Sometimes she's being used as a midfielder. She will come, she will dribble, she will throw long passes and everything. But at that moment, she is a very, very good player, exceptional player. She will play very well at any position you put her. But what I'm saying is that if
You're
you
not
want
getting the
her
best from
to
her.
duplicate that scoring form at club level to the national team level, then her position, the position she plays at club level shouldn't be changed at the national team level.
Okay. No problem. I think I get that now. Now, quickly, let's talk about Nigeria against Libya because I still want to talk about the LeBron James stuff. I still want Ajibade to contribute about it. But let's talk about the Nigeria against Libya. Now, according to the mail by Ademola Alajire, it says that players are meant to resume camp as of Monday. But as at this time, no Nigerian player has joined the camp.
Amas Obasege has joined. The goalkeeper.
Okay, Amas has joined.
The
Yes.
former insurance goalkeeper has joined.
No,
I think it's the
but
first
we know
one.
that Hamas is not going to be in pool. The players that are actually going to play, some of them are yet to play.
Sometimes you can't. Sometimes I don't know why we are just kind of so emotionally reckless. Not you, but for Nigerian fans who support Super Eagles, because when you look at these things, you have to look at the time when they played their last game. You have to look at the tickets. You have to look at the tickets.
That means you are right.
No, I'm trying to factor in because by the time any issues happen,
you have to look at the timings of their tickets and their visas to come down to Nigeria. It's not just happen like that. If you want them to come in time, get them a private jet. Let it pick each one of them in their respective clubs one by one and bring them to Nigeria. It's not as far as that.
Damn, if you become the NFL president, I believe in your vision. I believe in your vision. But let's talk about the Nigerian-Libya game because our time is fast. What do you think? Nigeria-Libya.
I think it's a win for us. The last time out, we were undone by some referee decisions that were not really on our side.
Against Rwanda.
But this one is going to be our win. I really trust that because we need to put our feet down on top of that table that we are in charge. So 3 points.
What about Azan? Do you think we have a chance? Even with the squad, we have a Juke. A Juke was the best player for Sevilla.
Yeah, he was their player of the month. And
for September. Yeah. Okay. Eyimba too will be playing former Eyimba's table is out already. I forgot that. I almost forget. Eyimba, the CAF Confederations Cup table is out already. And this time around, Eyimba will be playing Zamalek. They have Zamalek from Egypt. They have Al Masri, and they have Eyimba as well too in that same fixture. And they also have back if I'm not mistaken too, they also have Mozambique team, Black Bulls. So this time around, Eyimba will be playing 2 Egyptian clubs and 1 Mozambique club. But
let's have Ajibade.
Yes, Ajibade. Are you still there? I want him to okay. While we're still waiting for Ajibade, let's just look at it. Hopefully, do you think Yemi Olanrewaju has a chance? with the Enyimba squad?
Well, it's easy to they picked their fourth win of the season, and they only lost coming against his former boss, which is Rivers United, who are really flying in the league currently. So he's still somebody that knows the onions of the game very well. So I expect a good one for him, even if he now only misses out of the top four. But I still expect a good one for him.
Ajibade, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, now let's talk about LeBron James and
Bronny Jr.
Yeah. You know, I'm here to get that. I want to call him LeBron Jr.
I think Ajibade is on.
Okay.
Ajibade, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. It's a beautiful sight to see because he has always wanted to play with his son in the league, and it's nice seeing him and his son start together for the first game yesterday against Phoenix Suns. So, and there is a kind of I think there's an awareness within the team, like wanting him to play better and stuff. But the thing is that we should highlight the pressure on Bronny James, that is LeBron's son. Because now, coming into the league, there's a lot of pressure.
Pressure that has been like the son of a legend.
I think this is similar to Cristiano Ronaldo wanting his son, Junior, to play alongside him.
Do you think that alongside? Hello?
Okay, yes. No, continue.
Hello? Okay, no, continue. Yeah, I said there's a lot of pressure for him to meet up to the shoes of his father, and that will be his main problem coming into the league. Like yesterday against their game against Phoenix, he had 0 points, playing 13 minutes. That is Bronny James. And in the first game against the Timberwolves, he had just 2 points. And Twitter have not been taking it lightly on him. So there's this, I don't know, he has a lot to prove.
All right.
That is Bronny. He has a lot to prove.
Thank you, Ajibade. We have a comment here saying father and son combo is gonna be lit. Yeah,
I can't wait. I can't
Bronny
wait.
James and LeBron James. That 3 points dunker, man.
Okay, I think that will be the size of the program this evening. I think when the season starts, one thing that we're actually going to put a lot of attention on is LeBron James' son. It's going to be a very big moment, a very big one. It's as if the father is going to be passing the mantle to the son,
right?
And I hope the guy is ready. He's actually ready for that challenge. Dami, thank you so much. We did it again this week.
Right, even if transport won't cut me off, I still manage the studio. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. See you next time. Same station, the same venue. Thank you.
Okay, we are not talking about Manchester United this week.
I beg you.
Bye bye.
WFM. Movement to inspire and to break the culture of silence. Here is 91.7, the voice of women, the voice of women, the voice of women. 91.7, the voice of women, the voice of women, the voice of women. 91.7 WFM 91.7.